library.
I'm researching for the AP World History project. Say, aren't you in my class?
Yeah, but unlike some people, I don't procrastinate.
You do know that AP stands for Advanced Procrastination, right?
Really?
Come on, you're so easy to fool. I'm sorry. Anyways, since you are here, can you help me with my project?
Sure, I used this textbook for my project. A lot of people underestimate the resourcefulness of a textbook written by one of the greatest minds in history.
I already looked at this book. It talks about nothing but the ramifications of their philosophy. Whatever. Thanks, I guess. Toleration, natural rights. What? I'm so tired.
You are witnessing an event in a parallel universe. I'm sure you are familiar with string theory.
Yeah?
Although this event never took place in real history, this event did take place in an alternate universe. In this case, two leaders, Anne Hutchinson and John Locke, are talking about their influences on the United States.
Wait, is this Gabby?
In your Earth universe, Gabby was Gabby, but now Gabby is simply an omniscient voice present everywhere.
Who am I?
I don't know. Do I look like a physicist? Anyways, watch them too.
What's this? John Locke?
Hello.
What the? Wait, Anne Hutchinson. Oh!
The United States is a fine nation, John Locke thinks.
Indeed, I agree with you.
The United States is a country based upon the idea of natural rights, an idea that John Locke himself pushed forward. John Locke is very happy thinking about these things.
Yes, I agree with you. I think that my protest against the major religion of Massachusetts Bay Colony set a good tradition for them, even if I was banished from the colony. But I fought for the right to practice my Puritan religion.
I agree with you. Although we were from different time frames, you and John Locke were way ahead of your time. After all, John Locke came up with the idea that coercing religions of people would never work, and that humans should have the right to believe in whoever they wish after the European wars. John Locke also experienced the idea that people have natural rights, such as the right to live, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. You see, that phrase was stolen by me by Thomas Jefferson. Anyways, Locke has done so many other things. In fact, John Locke has his own page on Wikipedia.
Yes, Locke has his own page on Wikipedia. Oh, great, Locke and Lord, you are indeed great. What a douchebag.
Well, Anne, Locke does commend you on trying to fight for women's rights. Although, I must say that most of your accomplishments were in the religious sphere.
Well, Locke, although majority of your writings do focus on equality, you yourself have never blatantly stood for feminism. Although many interpretations of your works have been meant to support feminism, I expanded women's rights by giving them the same rights as men within their own religion and participating in religious activities.
Well, you see, I did attack the patriarchal system and challenged the social system set in England.
Yet you enjoyed giving women their traditional roles of childbearers and family caretakers, and exhort those traditions onto your own wives.
As many mistakes Locke did make in his lifetime, Locke has to admit that he did slightly influence the feminist movement. Locke's main work was over the concept of a human, and never did that concept necessarily exclude women or any other human beings. See, the idea of natural rights wasn't designed specifically for the male gender. It was defined for everyone, which is why every woman in the United States had the right to practice her religion equally. However, suffrage was something that wasn't traditionally thought of as a right that had to be given to women. So, Locke tried to fight it by fighting the patriarchal system.
It's definitely a large country, now with rights for women everywhere. I guess we both fought for equality for women and people from other races, as well as the right for people to practice a religion anywhere, everywhere.
Indeed, and look at how the phenomenon spread all across the world. Well, mostly across the world at least.
Indeed, but I'm still more influential than you.
Hey! Locke has his own Wikipedia page, completely revamped social contract. He gave rights to everybody, explored epistemology, explored government, and found time to explore medicine. That's pretty ponage, in Locke's opinion.
You're just a 17th century philosopher whose works aren't even meant for the common people. At least I work with the common people.
Okay, I'm sorry, but who's quoted in the Declaration of Independence? If Locke were to be Locke, then he would claim that Locke would be indefinitely more influential than you. Hey, Locke, nice one. Thanks, Locke. Back at ya.
God, drop the Locke says thing. Simon says hasn't even begun yet. You're a crappy liar.
I'm an epistemologist. What do you expect? And Locke doesn't believe in using the word I. Using the word Locke differentiates me from the common folk who use the pronoun I to refer to themselves.
Whatever. I'm done. Hey, are we done shooting?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Miss Hutchinson and Mr. Locke, for your time.
Better get back into our books now.
Wow. I learned so much from my own subconsciousness and from reading. Hey, maybe reading isn't such a bad idea. But anyway, thanks a lot, Gabby/Invisible Voice, for helping me with my project. I am pumped to do this.
No problem, kiddo. Now time to claim that promotion.
I'm back. Wow, that was one weird dream. If there's anything I've learned from this, it's that John Locke and Hutchinson were really influential people, and I'm glad they existed in order to have my rights today. But really, that was one creepy dream, and that Locke guy's a total douchebag.
Who said it was all a dream?
Concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Wow, that was one weird dream. But if there's one thing I've learned from this, it's that Locke and Hutchinson are fascinating people, and have a tremendous influence on the United States. And that I should feel glad that they existed in order to have my rights. You know what? Locke is a total douche. But other than that, I think it was pretty cool. But really, that was really creepy.
Wait, it's not gonna work unless you say it.
Where am I? What's this? John Locke? What's this? Anne Hutchinson. Oh no!
I'm an epistemologist. What do you expect? Using the word Locke. Hey, stop.